Hello there guys, so hot off the back of the Zolden B challenge attempt, we're going to be taking a look at the new high score challenge as a free-to-play player. I thought I'd do it a bit differently this time. I thought I'd go in with a completely 0% setup and just see how much score that I get. Because if you saw my pool video, I actually got a KHUx, which gives me 21%, so I understand that's a very, very, very lucky pool and that a lot of people won't have that, so I'm going to try go in with 0% at first and then kind of build up from there and see if we can clear it with, or A, if we can clear it with 0%, and then B, if we start taking away one of my more favourite medals in favour of a high score challenge one, what's the benefit? Is it worth taking away Sephiroth, just for example? Will I lose out on his debuff? And will I still be able to complete the challenge if I do that? But yeah, let's take a look. Let's get into it. So, oh cool, it's back. So this guy Chris is going to share this defense boost 2. Damn, I thought it was 3. Defense boost 2 Mini and Daisy. Which has the gauge restores and it has defense boost. The reason I want that is because I had a little play around before. I cleared out the first room and then I kept going, and I got blown away by the first set of copters, but I think there's only 2 rooms, so if we're going to take out the copters first, then we're on easy street. So I figured have a defense boost and a way of restoring gauges at the same time should be a pretty good idea, so yeah, off we go. Now, all these little guys in this room, they're like your food. You don't have to kill them. If I was any any good at this game, I wouldn't have touched them there, but I'm garbage. So we're gonna keep on going through, trying not to touch. I don't think you can avoid these guys. The minute bombs you can literally just tap. I don't think there's any benefit whatsoever to attacking those with anything but taps, because you only ever deal 1 damage to him. This guy you definitely can't avoid. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get to the back room as quickly as possible and just deal as much damage as I can, or take out as many copter fleets as I can. I've got Aerial and Flounder with second chance. If you guys don't have that, I know we got second chance a little while ago, but a lot of you might be using Sebastian with 1 cost, or you might even be using Illustrator Beauty and Beast. If you're using Illustrator Beauty and Beast, you have things very, very, not easy, but significantly easier, because the main bulk of enemies in this quest are copter fleets, who all start out with 2 times debuffs to everything that they're not super effective weak to. If you can clear that out straight away, you have a really, really easy time. Oh, sorry, a much easier time of taking them out. You don't have to waste a bell slot. Or, yeah, so I went after the speed one first because I don't have any strong power metals, right? If I did have strong power metal, it'd be a lot easier to take this one out. But what I mean by that is the speed one is my main threat. So I essentially want to deal as much damage as I can to it. And I believe before I was able to take it out in 1 turn. Someone is mowing the lawn outside my window. Let's close up that window. Alright. So I don't know if it triggered just then, but I have attack boost 2 and AB2 and APP on my classic Donald. Now I've had that for quite a while. Oh yeah, it must have gone off because it must have gone off. I kind of regretted it at the time, but it's really paid off every now and then. Sometimes it makes raiding easy, sometimes it does. It makes challenges like this a lot easier. I'm back up to 4 bars now. And I definitely wouldn't be without that classic Donald, so I don't think I regret it. I know everyone always says, put it on a medal like this, an area of attack medal that's always super effective. These guys would be excellent candidates for it. But, what's done is done now. I can't say that I regret it. And the good thing is that I farmed 2 Classic Donalds that are both almost at 100%. Like this one is at 100%, and my other one's just got like a random attack boost 2 on it. So I can afford to eat one up if I need to, if I really need that skill. Okay, so 2 copter fleets down, we're already at 2.2 million. This copter fleet is weak to magic, which I have magic in spades, so pretty happy about that. Okay, so I already know I'm not taking out the other ones, the level 300 and whatever ones, there you go, blown away. Didn't even need my last 2 medals. Okay, we're at 3 million now, so now we have 3 copter fleets at level 350, and then, yeah, then just the boss. So, here's the main bulk of our score. You can see, unboosted, they give off just over 800,000 each, so that's 2.4 million just in these 3 enemies. So if I was to claim all these, you know, I'd be almost at 5.5 million, and then I'd have the entire first room as well. So I want to hit these guys at full force basically, which means I need to be at full HP each time for Classic Donald, and I want as many enemies defeated as possible for Malusha. Which means basically after each one I'm going to go back into the first room and just kill enemies until I'm back at full HP and full bars again. Let's start with this one, because no, I shouldn't have done that actually. I should have. Yeah, whatever. What's done is done. So I need to figure out the one that I'm least likely to kill, because that'll be the one I use my Nova on. Because right now I just want to clear the stage. Make sure I'm still recording. I'm always paranoid that I'm not recording. Losing my voice. Sorry guys. Woof. Okay, so I did 6 bars right there. I could nearly one-turn this then. Poison's going to do a bit. So I just need to survive. I've got defense boost 2, and I've got second chance, so hopefully I can survive. That only need just over 1 bar. DB2 did not save me. Damn it! And second chance didn't save me either. I have not yet had second chance save me. That sucks. That sucks. Okay, let's do that again. Get back up to there again. Okay, I'm thinking of a new strategy that involves Sigbar B, just because all the enemies in that final room are all single target, and they're the ones we need to kill. Sigbar B is going to hit every single one of them super effectively, so we don't even need to worry about any of their buffs if Sigbar B is just going to shred through them. So, I just noticed, I never even boosted my World of Final Fantasy Sephiroth up. I never even gave it chips. I feel like an idiot. I've been using this medal so much, and I've never ever given it chips. And I think just for how much I use it, like I'm not one to just throw away my resources willy-nilly, but for the amount that I use it, yeah, come on, it's my Sephiroth. I think I initially held off just because I was thinking like, oh, if I pull a boosted one, I'd rather pop them on that, but obviously that never happened, and it probably never will happen, so yeah, beautiful. Okay, so new setup time then. Okay, so if you don't have Sigbar B, alright, that cost is such a huge factor, right? So I'm going to leave like every single enemy alone in that first room. I'm just going to leave them alone, because they are the food that's going to keep this guy in business, basically. I'm going to try and take out the first 3 copters as cheaply as possible, which might just be like Ariel and Flounder plus him. I think I'm going to tap with Classic Donald and try, like, tap with anything with APP. So if you guys have anything with APP, just like tap with that so it doesn't cost you. Sorry, God. I'm really sorry, guys. Just tap with that. Yeah. I was thinking I'm not going to use him to attack, I'm just going to use him to try and get APP bonuses off. If I'm going to attack, it'll probably be with her. Purely for the buff. Yeah, I mean the damage will be nice, but the buff is the main thing. Okay, so let's give this a try. All I want to do is take out the copters as easily as possible. So, yeah, I'm gonna bring that Gauge Restoring Mini and Daisy with me again, because Gauge is gonna be very, very important for this one. If we're gonna use Zigbar B, very important. So, let's just pause it. Okay, so yeah, Defense Boost 2 and Restoring Gauges. That's sure, why not? Obviously, you want to bring a friend medal that can boost your score, obviously. Someone was just sharing an Illustrated Beauty and Beast. That's great, that's 14% right there. I'm personally sharing my HD Roxas, so it's 21% for my whole party. This is more just to me to see, like, if you were completely free to play in a completely free to play party that wasn't pulling, that was saving up for anniversary, how far could you get? And then you might say, oh, I don't have any World of Final Fantasy medals. And I might go, okay, yeah, you're right. But hopefully you have ones. I don't know, by now hopefully you have decent enough medals that you can just get through the early parts. Like I said, all I'm really doing is buffing myself up for Zigbar. So you could even have just a general attribute buff. I don't know what would give you that, but alright, I'm rambling. Alrighty, all I want to do is see how much damage Zigbar does right now. So I was going to tap. Okay, didn't get APP from him, that's fine. As long as we get it every now and then, like half the time. Woof. Okay, AB3 went off. And it's just ripped to shreds. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, that's a hell of a lot of damage. Good lord. Okay, so let's try and take out one of the more difficult ones and see if that strategy still works. So now he has an additional 6 bars of health on top of his 4 already, so 10 bars of health in total. Oh, we're tapping, aren't we? No APP. That's okay. Alright, now I really need Attack Boost 3 to go off. Okay, beautiful. Wow! Okay. If Attack Boost 3 goes off every time, that will happen every time then, because, yeah, it looks like it's speed, but it's effectively going to be magic against that set, and speed against that set, so there you go. If you can feed Zigbar B, you can clear the stage. All I have is an attack, a general attack art booster, which could be your Sebastian, an attribute buffer, and an attribute buffer. So yeah, the World of Final Fantasy medals, they're dealing super effective damage, but that's not the important part. The important part is feeding Zigbar B. So if you can get a general attribute up, like young Kairi, if you have like 2 young Kairis, you're golden. All you need is attack boost. Like, okay, granted, I'm at level Divine Rose level 30, so I get the 3 times multiplier, and my Zigbar B is fully guilted at 100%. I got extremely lucky with that guilt. But saying that, I was not in any danger there of not of not taking him out. It just did so much damage. All right, let's do a full clear. Let's see how much we get. All right, I'm just gonna grab all these chests and take out the big 2 enemies. Okay, against this guy, I think I will use Classic Donald's attack, just in case Attack Boost 3 doesn't trigger. So that's an extra 20,000-ish in the bank. Oh, I love it. Attack Boost 3 triggered again. Lovely. Okay, so even after only a few enemies, we're already at a decent amount of score. Okay, so what I'm going to do is replace this Classic Donald with any medal that you have that you can pull for. Like if you do even 1 pull, even if you get the absolute worst possible pull, you'll still get either a Neo Shadow, a Mysterious Figure, or a Black Coat Riku B. Pop them in somewhere, you get an extra 10%. Grab a friend medal, you get an extra 10%, or 14%, or 21%, and already your score is going to start jumping up. I'm gonna do a re. Ooh, I don't want to touch him yet because I don't have the SP for it. Okay, so now I'm gonna go back out, clear out some enemies, and just get some SP back. That's all. All these enemies are for me. Just SP. They are my food. Now I really, really, really want Classic Donald to attack as many people as possible. So I'm gonna go swipe. Okay. If it triggered there, it would have hit all three at once, which is exactly what you want to do. Same again. We're gonna try it here as well. So tap a different guy, and then beautiful. Okay, you see how it all hit all of them? It barely gave me any SP back because it's a magic attack on speed enemies and their weak is all hell anyway. But yeah, that's the general idea. So okay, 12 gauges. But I need 3, 2, tap 2, so that's 5 already plus 6. That's 11, and then I'll restore 4. Yeah, I'll go try again. Take out the final copter. The final powerful one, rather. Because I've only got 3 left. Yeah, Zigbar B is a godsend for this stage. Okay, Poison Plus triggered. That's very cool, but not necessary. Tap. Okay, no APP. Did I do the math wrong? Woof! Okay, I must have done the math wrong. 3, 2, 7, not 5. I'm an idiot. Okay. Ooh, no, AB3. How much does it do? Okay, so that's a good chunk. Okay, luckily poison is actually... Oh. I had a friend who went out last night. Hit the town pretty hard. Oh boy. Nick, you're famous. Okay, so Poison Plus is actually going to take this guy out. If you get lucky though with your AB3, you're going to take out these guys every single time. Never you mind. So Poison should take this guy out. Beautiful. Okay, so all the big copters are dead. Now I just need to go for the small fry. I'm just going to go out and get some more gauges. So tap, tap. Beautiful. Okay, that went off. So you just, it's not much, but 1 gauge could be the difference between a pass and a clear. There you go. So that barely did anything. Honestly, that barely did anything that time. Okay, that was dumb. I shouldn't have killed them all with Zoltan. I should have used the Minion Daisy attack. That was pretty dumb actually. Okay. Got a decent amount of gauges now. We just need to kill 2 pretty low level fleets, so I might go back in and try and kill them both now, just so we're safe. So yeah, this high score challenge is not nearly as tricky as the other ones were, just in terms of like high level enemies. I reckon we don't even need the second debuffer. I reckon even if attack boost 3 doesn't go off, we're probably still fine. Okay, so I passed my previous high score. That was a certainty. Yep. Okay, so we need a little bit more gauge to fill out to take care of the last guy. And he might be a problem too. Level 200 cannon gun. So I think Zoldan will take him out just by using a regular attack. But we will see. Beautiful. Okay, 2 gauges that time. I don't really understand ABB, APB, but anyway. Ah, you twit. I was hoping that wouldn't do as much, so I could use Zigbar. Okay, so we've got 1 wardrobe. one cannon gun up there, and yeah, okay, one guy around the corner here. So, Classic Donald will take out this guy, hopefully. Okay, first things first. Main thing is I get the get that copter fleet, because that's the bulk of my score. The bulk of the score remaining is from him. He's 800,000 from him alone. So buff it up, buff it up. I tell you what, actually, I don't think I even need Zigbarbe here. Yeah, this should just take him out. Okay, I'm wrong. Why did that work before? Am I stupid? Might be stupid. Okay, so alright, that sucks because I'm gonna need to use Zigbar's attack here, which is such overkill. Ideally, I'd love to just tap it and use Mini, but Mini won't take it out. No way. Damn it. Okay. That's a shame. Okay. On the bright side, we're over 7 million. All the difficult enemies are dead. Now we're just going to go for the small fry. I should just be able to use Classic Donald here. And hopefully I don't have to fear them killing me back in one turn. So I can afford to experiment a bit here. I think I'm going to tap, because that costs 3, this only costs 2. But he's debuffed now, and then Classic Donald's going to roll up. And do not nearly as much as I thought. That's really interesting. Oh, well, I don't have it in my usual slot, for one thing, so that's probably why. Well, this will finish it off then. Or not. Jeezy Pete. Okay, beautiful. Okay, so I swiped there just so I could use the gauge restoration there. And with 13 bars, we only have 2 enemies left, so I think we're okay. He's got 2x2 buffs across the board. Okay, so Zigbar's going to cost 9 if I use Aerial and Flounder first. Dead. Okay, so with absolutely no score boost whatsoever. Almost got our final score here. Oof, almost starting to lag a bit. Sorry, frame rate. Okay, so just over 9 million looks to be our final score. With 0 boost. Absolutely 0 boost. The only thing we had, we didn't even use second chance, so if you have Sebastian in the front of your Keyblade with 1 cost, you'll be in an even better position than I am, just because you won't be using 3 gauges every turn. If you have Illustrated Beauty and Beast with 1 gauge, you'll be in a brilliant position. This should be laughable for you if that's the case. And you'll have way more score than me because you'll get a 14% bonus on top of that, so you'll be at almost 10 million by now. Okay, so there we go. With absolutely no boost whatsoever, new record obviously. We're at 9-point-something million. Okay, so very soon I'm going to put up a video of if you did 1 pull. What I'm going to do? What I want to do is if you were to do 1 pull and get reasonably lucky, and if your party members were to get reasonably lucky. Let's say you have 1 party member that's VIP and they can share a beast for you, let's say. 9 million. Okay, so where did that put me in the rankings? I expect a lot of people will pull for this, so that shouldn't be too... Yeah, okay. That's top 5,000 now. That can't be top 5,000 for long. We've still got a whole week to go. And people are going to pull. Everyone with VIP is going to use their Illustrated Beauty and Beast. That's a guarantee. It's free 14% basically. So you know, why wouldn't they? It's such a good medal for this stage because it takes out those Coptus buffs. You know, they'd be fools not to. So, and honestly, this deal is a pretty good deal in terms of pulls. So it's not like we're getting ripped off here. You're getting a free more or less a free premium, and something that's going to help you. Oh my goodness, my voice. Sorry. And something that'll help you in the high score challenge, and possibly even a tier 5. Like, the rates aren't great. It's like a 1 in 20 chance, according to Reddit, but I got one. So hopefully within a couple of pulls you can as well. I think I'll leave the video here, and I'll put up another setup with a higher score later on, but just so you know, currently you can get top 5,000 with no boost whatsoever. If you bring even just one friend medal that has some boost on it, you'll be in probably top 4,000, top 3.5. Like I said, that will change towards the end of the week. People will get more desperate to stay in that top 5,000. They're more likely to pull. Every day that goes on is another day for the daily duel challenge, is another day of login bonuses, which could push a whole set of people across the line to do another pull. They could be like sitting on 2,500 jewels right now, being like, okay, I can't pull now, but in a couple more days I can pull. So obviously your score is never ever going to go up. Your ranking will never climb. And where I'm sitting now, I am not safe for top 5,000. So I'm definitely going to run again. I'm very lucky that I have HD Roxas, so I can put my HD Roxas where my Classic Donald was and do exactly the same run, but get 11 million. I'm very lucky to be in that position. But even if you guys do just like one pull, get a 10% medal, use a friend's 10% medal, you'll be in the same spot. So it's not the end of the world if you don't pull a tier 5. Like honestly, like the damage that the Roxas does is not great because it's not guilted. And you know, it's a tier 5 medal, but that doesn't mean anything unless you can activate that tier 5 guild. So yeah, the -2 power defense that it gives is awesome. Don't get me wrong, it is awesome, but against the varied copter fleets, it doesn't do all that much. Like it'll help out the speed run obviously, but the power and the magic one will just laugh at it. So I'll be back with a new video probably maybe tomorrow, but soon. So this is just my video just for now. Looks like everyone here is in roughly the same boat as me. They've all just done a no score clear, it looks like. Yeah, they're all on very similar scores. So yeah, grab a friend's boosted medal, like score boosting medal. Grab one of your own. Hopefully you had enough to do at least one pull. Hopefully you got lucky with that. Got a decent premium. Got a decent score boosting medal. Yeah, give it a go. Got a week left, and I will definitely see you guys soon with a new video. So all the best, guys. If you want to subscribe, I'd love that. Almost at 100 subs. Ooh, big milestone. But yeah, I'll see you guys real soon. Thank you very much. All the best. Bye. Yep, Mr. Mr. Bun.